Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you and give you an update on my birthmark removal process. So, in December, which was about 7 months ago, I had decided to get my birthmark removed. I will post a video below where I actually have a video with my birthmark so you can see what it looked like before I had it removed. I posted an update about 2 months ago, and I just wanted to give you guys another update because you know skin changes so quickly when it's healing and it's going through the healing process. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys a close-up and let you see for yourself the 7-month reveal. So this is what it looks like now. Pardon me, I do have some makeup on. And keep in mind, if you ever do decide to have a birthmark removed and you're kind of questioning it and you're like trying to figure out what you want to do, makeup does not cover up texture. So the texture of my scar, I won't be able to cover that up. But it does cover up discoloration. So when I don't have makeup on, it is extremely pigmented and red. And it just, you know, like a fresh scar on your body it's red on my face, but it gets rid of the coloration, just not the texture. Lately, my skin has been acting a little funny. It's been like kind of getting peely right around the center of it, and I'm not exactly sure why. So I've been putting some Mederma and some of the other silicone scar. It's like a silicone scar patch that's supposed to help with the healing process. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, let you know my thoughts. I've had a few thoughts of regret just because I loved having my birthmark so much, and I almost wish I didn't go through with it, but at the same time, the health risk of keeping it wasn't worth it. So in the end, it was worthwhile to have it removed for me. That's just my opinion. If you guys are thinking about having it removed or having one removed, you need to go over the pros and cons for yourself. Nobody can make that decision for you. You need to just weigh the pros and cons and see what you really want to do. My doctor did a fantastic job. He was able to sew it up directly into each. There was nothing, it was like all straight. Nothing was off. He did sew it kind of raised, so that way over time, instead of the scar stretching out over my face, it will lower, so it'll just get more flush and on the surface, so which is really good because you don't want to have it stretch out. You don't want to have your scar stretched out over your face. But he also had mentioned, my doctor mentioned, that that's not the case for everyone. Sometimes your birthmark or mark, whatever it is that you're looking at having removed, might be in an awkward place. Mine happened to be right in the center of my face, so it was a nice flat surface for him to work with, and it wasn't a difficult surgery, or at least it just, you know, I mean, the surgeries, you still have to be very precise, but it wasn't very difficult because it was on a flat surface. Now, if yours would be like more up here or on like a bone area, those ones are actually more difficult, and I think they could be, don't quote me on this, but I think they could be a little bit more painful because it is on a bone. They did have to numb my face probably like 7 or 8 times. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I did feel some of it. I could feel them doing the deep sutures in my face, and it didn't like feel very good. I mean, it didn't hurt to the point where I was like in tears or anything. It hurt, it was just uncomfortable. That's the best way I can put it. It was just a little uncomfortable. And that wasn't his fault. It wasn't the nurse's fault. I've had a history of, I think I just have a higher tolerance for numbing, the numbing gels and stuff that they use, because even when I had to have teeth removed, I felt everything still, and they numbed me quite a bit for that too. So I think I just have a high tolerance for the numbing equipment, but everybody has a different experience, and that just happened to be mine where I could feel some of it. But I mean, for the most part, I was fine. I didn't feel anything, and then just, you know, some of it was a little uncomfortable. And now I'm kind of at a point where I'm not happy, but I'm not unhappy. So I'm happy with my results, but at the same time, like, I almost wish like I didn't do it, but I weighed out the pros and cons, and the cons of having it weighed out more, so I had it removed, which was logical. It was a logical thing for me to do. And I'm happy. I think it looks good. I think it's getting better, even after only 7 months. I mean, look at how healed it is. And that's another thing too. Don't assume that your results are gonna look like mine. My skin has a history of healing very nicely. I've had 2 C-sections. The first one, my scar that I had, you would never even known I had a child, like, through C-section, because the scar was like completely diminished. My second C-section, my scar, same thing. It's healing beautifully. So my skin bounces back pretty quickly. Not everybody's skin is going to do the same thing. If you've ever had a surgery on like your belly region, or you know, any kind of like sensitive skin areas, that result from those areas is probably going to be what your face or whatever area you're looking at is going to turn out to be. My under, like, above the bikini line, they said that is like, that skin is just like your face, so it's gonna heal the same way, and it did. So everything's looking good. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So I'm sorry this video is not very long, but I wanted to make it quick and let you guys know what's going on, and I wanted to give you a quick update so that way you can see. I will link the videos below of the previous update and my birthmark video, so that way you can see what it looked like before. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again later.